family also, to your teachers, to your principal, Williams, at Emerson Middle School, and the entire Bakersfield City School District for nurturing and supporting our young people. So Brenda, you took your creativity from the Saturday STEAM Academy in Bakersfield all the way to the national stage in Detroit, and you brought home the first place. You have shown us what talent meets opportunity. You have shown us what happens when talent meets opportunity. So tonight we celebrate you. We celebrate our partnership with the Bakersfield City School District, and we celebrate the extraordinary potential of our Bakersfield scholars. Thank you.
We are presenting Brenda tonight. I'm Kathy Bell. This is Karen Neely. We are the co-chairs of the art facet of the Bakersfield chapter. And tonight we present Brenda with a check for $750.
Should we get one with the whole board? Yeah. That way you can come in it. Can all of the links come out? Madam President, would you come on? Yeah. You have to be right in the middle. You have to be right in the middle. Very good. And let's squish it. Yes. Congratulations, friend. Thank you. I know. We all sit here. We can squeeze it.
I'm sorry.
You can come over here. She does that question.
Mr. Mike Havens, can we have you take her picture so she can get a picture?
She doesn't like to be.
Oh. Okay, good job.
Martin has invited her.
We have to go.
Thank you all for your support. We appreciate your service. Thank you so much. You're quite okay. And I love that you guys show up in style. We always know when you're here. Fabulous they are. It's a good start to our night.
Okay, moving on to number 5, recognition of administrative appointments. And this will be Mr. Mike Havens.
All right. Good evening. Tonight we have before you several administrative appointments and those that we want to recognize tonight. And we are going to start off with Miss Renee Bede, principal of Casa Loma Elementary. And our next appointment is Miss Carolina Pena, Principal, Chipman Junior High. Next, we have Dr. April May, Principal of Fletcher. Next up, Miss Jennifer Rivas, Principal, Holly Elementary. Next, we have Miss Michelle Davidson, principal of Washington Middle. Next up, Dr. Noemi Hernandez, principal of Wayside Elementary. And last, but certainly not least, Ms. LaFelicia Owens, principal of Williams.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys want to head up and take a picture?
So excited. You have to come So I'm gonna get smaller. He's gonna sit over there. These are beautiful. They are lovely. Do we all fit? Thank you.
Okay, we're all gonna look at Martin and open our eyes.
Is it all ladies? Yes.
I'm gonna give a chance to clear the room. We'll take a minute just so that the room clears out.
Thank you, families, for supporting them and being new principals.
Miss Orozco, quick question. Dr. Noemi Hernandez, is she sisters with Miss Hernandez at Borgie? That's her sister. No way. Wow, that's awesome.
Okay, thank you.
I want to see the painting before.
I do too, yeah. Could we see the painting? Could we see?
Can we see the painting before you take it? Oh,
All the hair?
that's beautiful. Es muy bonita su obra de arte, muy bonita. You know what? Martín, can we get a picture with the parents and the student? Sí, puede pasar para tomarnos una foto con su hija. We didn't take one with
Love it. Thank you.
Can I invite you guys to take a picture with the student? Pase para acá para enfrente, no. Ms. Orozco, can we invite you on this picture as well? And Mr. Davis and Ms. Gavin. Ay, ya la ando marcando. Pasen ustedes para el centro.
¿Yo lo detengo o quiere tenerlo o no? Ajá. Así, aquí enfrente para que se salga en la
Do you want Dad to hold the check for her? In the picture? Thank you. Ok, vamos a mirar a Martín.
para la universidad. Felicidades.
Felicidades. Felicidades. Bueno, estén bien. No pasa. I didn't even think about taking a picture with the
usually do, but I think it was just like.
That was sweet.
Okay, moving on to number 6, public comments. Do we have any public comments?
We'll wait for her to close the door and leave it there.
To our visitors, members of the public may request that items be placed on the agenda of any regular board meeting. The items must be directly related to school district business. Items placed on the agenda by the public will be for information and discussion so that the board may be advised of the views of the community. Individuals may address the Board of Education by completing the forms provided at the door and submitting it to the administrative assistant prior to the start of the meeting. In order to run an efficient meeting, the board is not able to take questions or comments from the floor. During special meetings, public comment is limited to items on the agenda. A nuestros visitantes, los miembros del público pueden solicitar que se incluyan temas en la agenda de cualquier reunión ordinaria de la Junta de Educación. Los temas deben estar directamente relacionados con los asuntos del distrito escolar. Los temas colocados en la agenda por el público serán para información y discusión para que la Junta de Educación pueda conocer las opiniones de la comunidad. Las personas pueden dirigirse a la Junta de Educación completando los formularios proporcionados en la puerta y entregándolos a la asistente administrativa antes del inicio de la reunión. Para llevar a cabo una reunión eficiente, la Junta de Educación no puede responder preguntas ni comentarios a los asistentes. Durante las reuniones especiales, los comentarios del público se limitan a los temas de la agenda. Up first, we have Laura Turner. Laura Turner.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, my name is Laura Turner. I sub for teachers for Bakersfield City, but can I say hi to Dr. Brooke Molly? Oh, she was my daughter's counselor in high school.
For 4 years.
I love her.
Doing
Okay.
well.
So, I went to, in May, I went to Noble to sub, and I was picking up the kids, and the band kids came, and they were like, I was like, oh, what do you play, this and that. And so I told the admin, I go, oh, hey, my daughter started in flutophone, and she went all the way to CSUB, and she's just done a lot, like tenor saxophone. And she said, oh, you should maybe tell the teachers, like, us to encourage them. But I didn't get around to it because it was the end of the year. But I just wanted to say that she started in flutophone, then did clarinet for 2 years, tenor saxophone for Olive Stern Middle School. Then she picked up mariachi because they gave her like a brand new silver saxophone, which is so amazing. They're going to start mariachi at CSUB this year. Oh, she's going to be a senior at CSUB. I don't know, she made honor concert band in high school, honor jazz band, but it all started here, so I don't know. It's a lot and that you guys do in the music program, and thank you so much for the instruments, and I know they cost a lot of money because I bought one. Yeah, and so that's it. Just thank you.
Thank you. Up next, we have Eddie Lane.
Good evening, members of the board and staff. I have had the privilege of knowing Jennifer Rivas since she was 14. And of course, now she's 29, so I've known her more than half of her life. A remarkable journey. And I'm just so delighted to see her become principal of Poly. Well, I actually did some subbing a few years ago. Well, more than a few years ago, but anyway. But I'm wearing my green tonight, Sierra Club. Most of you know I'm involved in that kind of stuff. Last night we had, he calls himself Dr. Tony. Dr. Tony is the head of the Public Policy Institute at Cal State. And he gave he was written a major paper on trees in Bakersfield. And he was at a community event we had at the Friendship House, talking about how to spend $500,000 that we got from the city for trees for this coming year. So we're trying to formulate a good plan for that. Well, he suggested planting trees in schools. So one of the suggestions that we might put in the hopper is to work with the district to with using city money to plant some trees in the city schools. And off the top of my head, I'm thinking maybe a couple hundred, I don't know. But to target schools in economically disadvantaged areas, that's the point. So anyway, thank you for your good work you're doing, and we'll hopefully be back. And it's nice to be here, not just griping tonight, so.
Thank you, Mr. Lee. Up next, we have Ms. Harris. Ms. Perez. This one is regarding, I see you have two. One is on summer school.
So I'll do summer school.
Yes.
I didn't come prepared. This is off the cuff. First of all, I was summer school. I had my summer school adventure. I'm a kinder teacher, dual immersion. My name is Lila Pettis. I want to welcome everyone back, welcome the community back and teachers back. I just want to tell you, share with you my wonderful, I had a kinder teacher and I did summer school at 8th grade, math, engineering. Absolutely loved it. Department did a great job with curriculum, presentation, the kids enjoyed it. Other teacher friends that also participate in summer school really, my friend group, they really enjoyed what they did and the curriculum was provided for them. It was an awesome experience. Okay, now I'm gonna go a little bit on the negative. I didn't know this policy until the last week of school. Kids miss 2 days, doesn't matter what the reason, they're out. Then the parent has to call and say, advocate, can I get my child back to go, whatever. Those experiences were fun. They were enrichment that for us to set that type of limit or say, you can come back, but you're gonna have to make a phone call. But some of our parents don't know to do that. So that's the only thing for me is as the weeks and days went, my class size got smaller. I love what I do. I enjoy what I do. And it's to make a difference for these kids. And we got to give our families those opportunities because not everyone has the same wherewithal to pick up the phone and say, something happened, my child can't come. And they just drop. Okay, school said they dropped. Okay, they dropped. And then going back to Miss Turner, oh, she's gone. I love that she came back and shared because we don't hear that enough. Families come back and share. I'm here because of I want to work for these kids, these families, and advocate for those families that were like my parents. Weren't bilingual, didn't know the wherewithal. They sent you to school, they tell you, haz tu tarea. And that's what they could do. The other thing, trees. Did he go to? All right, trees. And I actually reached out to the city on this. We need to plant trees. Why do trees on the west, there's tons of trees on the west side. Go down the median, beautiful trees. Go on the east side, mediums in those neighborhoods. There's no trees. I come from the east side, so I still go to the east side because my mom lives on Casa Loma. Where are the trees in the medium? Okay, going down Union, I don't think this is a city problem. Going down Union Avenue, there's like 10 inches of piled dirt with no one's cleaning up. We're neglecting, not Bakersfield City, the city. We need to appreciate our east side families because they're worth it just like the west side families. Okay, I'm going to have 5 seconds left. I'm done.
And then we have you next as well. Your agenda item is data.
Okay. I've been here for over, I'm not going to say exact number, but I'm with the district for over 30 years. I've had varied experiences inside classroom, outside classroom. I've never been on the negotiation team. I'm active in beta because I truly believe in unions. My dad was in the union, my siblings are in the union because they make a difference for families. Quality of life, education, quality of life. And as long as I've been with the district for over 30 years, correct me if I'm wrong, someone can do the research, probably less than 5 times we've had an easy negotiation to settle the contract. I don't know why it's taking so long. Last time I came up to speak, I came up with the wrong facts, that we were at certain percentage agreement, and then they went up, 0.5. We need to get it done so teachers can focus on what they're doing, not worry. And everyone in this classroom, everyone in this room is impacted by our current economics that is taking place nationally. The price of gas. There's teachers out there, they have huge loans they have to pay. Rent isn't cheap. If we want to have the best teachers, we got to do right. Why do we have to make it so challenging? And then those 30 plus years that I've been with the district, it's always the same message. There's no money. There's no money. Yes, but we can give such and such group a raise, right? We can give another, and I'm sort of out of the loop regarding district positions too. But as I look and getting a little bit more active, because I sort of step away too, because sometimes you need self-care, and I'm getting back into the groove, and I'm seeing things that are inequitable. It's like, stop. Do what's right. Make it easy. Make it easy for our teachers so they can just focus on education. And saying that the money's not there, I just don't believe it. I don't have the numbers. I don't have the paper in front of me, but I'm just thinking over 30 years with the district, it's the same thing when it comes to when we're doing that struggling back and forth, back and forth. Let's just stop, negotiate so we can just focus on our kids. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Perez. Up next, we have Ms. Pam Bauer. Does she need help? Dr. Fallweiler.
Thank you all, I appreciate it, but I might have got there. I'm gonna bring a pillow to sit on, so it's easier to get up.
Two steep
Well, greetings. My primary reason to be here tonight is president of our Education Foundation to remind you that tomorrow night is the first Wednesday of August, and at Black Angus, if you go there for lunch, dinner, just say, mention Bakersfield City School District Foundation, and we get part of the money that you spend there. Our board is committed enough that we moved our meeting up from the third Monday to tomorrow, because we usually have a dinner meeting for our first one in August. And guess what? At 4 o'clock, we'll be at Black Angus because we're supporting the foundation. I also want you to write down December 11th. That is Teddy Bear Picnic. And then we're hoping the first or second week in March, we're going to have the fun run again, which is not a big fundraiser. It's a promotion of healthy living. That's why we do it. I mean, like I say, as long as we make $1 and it doesn't cost the foundation anything, I am down with the fun run. We had a meeting yesterday, and we're hopefully, well, by our next board meeting, I'm pretty sure we'll have our dates firm for that, so you can think about coming either to help out or to run or walk, whatever you would like. And Valerie Saylor is setting me up in September to meet with the new teachers to make them aware of the grants, the teacher grants that the foundation has. You always want to do it before the school year starts, but I agree with her. As a new teacher, your head is so full of what am I going to do and everything else that foundation money, well, it sounds good, but you're going to forget about it. So I hope in September to meet up with the new teachers, because we do need more of them taking advantage of the money that we're generating. And we may have a third fundraiser in the spring, but we don't have anything nailed down yet, but I will bring that news to you when we do. So anyway, hope to see you at Black Angus tomorrow, helping us raise money, and at the Teddy Bear Picnic in December, which is always so much fun. And as a former union goon, I do promote good settlements. And Lila, just to let you know, I became president of Beta in '92, and we hadn't settled the contract. and we didn't settle it till I think it was almost November. So, but that was before the legislature got penalized if they didn't settle the budget. And that was one of the reasons it went so long, because they were hanging the budget up in Sacramento, because education was always the last thing to get settled. Anyway, thank you. Hope we have a fabulous year.
Thank you, Ms. Bauer. Number 7, it is recommended that the minutes of the regular meeting on Tuesday, June 23rd, 2026, and the special board meeting on Monday, July 2026 be approved. Do I have a motion?
This is Chris, so moved.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you. We'll do, any discussion on this? No? We'll do roll call vote. Mr. Fuentes?
Yes.
Mr. Egger?
Pass.
Dr. Chris?
Yes.
Ms. Melly?
Yes.
And I myself, Lara, am a yes.
Gotta go back to Egger.
Now you go back to Mr. Egger.
Mr. Egger?
Yes.
Thank you. Moving on to reports of district organizations, and up first we have Beta, Bakersfield Elementary Teachers Association, Mr. Comstock. And he is not here. Up next, California School Employees Association, CSEA, Ms. Dinah Mae Jimenez.
Good evening. I know it's just around the corners. Kids will be in school pretty soon. So tonight, superintendent, members of the board, I don't have a long presentation. It's very short. I just would like to mention that per CECA policy, California School Employees Association, our policy is that the membership approves the Sunshine initial proposal before we submit it to the board, or submit to the board and the district to approve. And we must give our members 5 days notice. So I was not able to present it today because our meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, August 11th at 5:30 to explain the proposal to them, if they have any questions, and we'll vote for approval. And it will be before you at the next board meeting, which will be scheduled for August the 25th. Okay? And I would like to mention that I do agree with Lila Perez that negotiations process should be a little easier. Yes. So thank you. Have a nice evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Dinah Mae. Up next, we have the Laborers International Union of North America, LIUNA, Mr. Bob Boyd. Okay, he's not here. Up next, we have our superintendent, Dr. Carlene Aguilera Ford, with his report.
Usually, but it's in different orders.
It's in
today.
different orders. So do you want me to just change it? Okay. Okay, we'll go back
Do I need to make a motion to amend the agenda?
Yeah.
This is Chris. I move to amend the agenda that board members' comments appear first, as they normally do.
And I'll second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, since we'll do board member comments first, we have Dr. Chris first.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm so excited about this school year, and at our special board meeting a couple weeks ago, we got to interview all of those principals that came through today, and they're very impressive women, and it's gonna be an incredible year with all of these new leaders at the helm, and I'm really excited about it. For those of you who don't know me, I read a lot, and I love to talk about it during my board member comment. One of my favorite books I've read this year was Remarkably Bright Creatures, because there's a talking octopus, and he's hilarious. And this month I read a book called The Island of the Missing Trees, and the tree in that book talks and is more hilarious than the octopus. So if you liked the other book, read The Island of Missing Trees. It's absolutely fabulous. And the rest of my report is written and attached to the board minutes.
Thank you, Dr. Chris. Up next, we have Ms. Melly.
And I'll be quick as well. I just want to also welcome everyone back to the brand new school year. I'm very excited to see our students, families, teachers, classified staff, and everyone that makes our school such special places. Thank you to everyone that joined us tonight, especially to the public speakers. We do appreciate your engagement and commitment to our district. It was also very nice to hear some positive news. To staff, I hope you have plenty of time to prepare for the school year, even though we know that there never seems to be quite enough time. But thank you for your care and dedication that you've put into getting ready for our students. I know that I still get like the butterflies right before school starts every year after many years of working in education. I hope that you still do too. And I know, in fact, that all of our educators are really excited to start the school year. So just in general, thank you to everyone who's helping make the start of the school year a positive one. And I look forward to seeing our students back on campus and working together very soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Malley. Up next, we have Mr. Eggert.
Yes, thank you. Just some thank yous. This has been a great summer. The summer program with our students, I saw so much excitement, and just by the comments that Ms. Perez had stated, Jennifer Celadon, I just can't, and her team just did an excellent job with all of our extracurricular, fishing, Disneyland. It's just all those opportunities that our children had got to participate. It's very rewarding that they have all those memories. So I look forward in the future of more children to be able to take advantage of. And so when next spring comes and they all say, summer camp, and I hope they have those memories of those exciting events that took place. And I said, I was able to participate in, of course, the fishing trip. Then I went to the culinary class and watched them at Fremont. And so it was just very rewarding to see not just our children, our students engaging, but also the teachers that were teaching them and instructional aides that were working with them. So I appreciate everybody's hard work and the success of that program. I couldn't have been more pleased. And as a child that parents always made them go to summer school. And when it was just reading and math, and that's what you did, and it went 6 weeks, through almost the end of July back in the day. It was just so nice to see those kids looking forward to this. I also went to the one where they were building their bicycles and watching those kids at MLK. There was one student that had come in that had not started the program when everybody else did. And the other students in the class were helping him get caught up and put his bike together. So it was such a engaging time where they were all working together of making it their bikes a success, and just a smile on those kids' faces. It was just reassuring that we're on the right path, and our teachers and our staff are also. I also want to thank MOT. I know it's MONF, sorry, but I'm old school. It's still called MOT to me, but they all know what they mean. I went to quite a few schools and watched the custodians, the skilled trades people working hard and getting our schools ready. And to be honest with you, I did that for many years. And it basically is a thankless job, because it's hot in those rooms and they're there stripping the floors. And to go into a school like I went on Friday to Roosevelt, and you could see your face in the polished floor. And there's always, as a person that polished a lot of floors, it's just that accomplishment when you walk into a classroom and see. And I know a teacher looks at that too. When they walk into that classroom and it's clean and inviting and perfect for them, that sets the tone off where they love it. And I just appreciate all them and the custodian and all the hard work that they have done in the past weeks to get our schools prepared. And sometimes you don't think you're going to do it, and sometimes you're there till 10 o'clock at night and working weekends, but the first day of school starts no matter what. So we've got to be done. And that was always kind of the attitude, we'll get it done. And amazingly, every year it's done. But I so appreciate, everything. And I just, as I said, I want to thank everybody that takes part in getting our schools ready. Staff development, today was the new teacher orientation, and seeing the excitement of those new teachers coming on board. It's very rewarding as it's that rewarding as a parent and a grandparent, but even more rewarding as a board member and sitting back and watching that excitement of those people. And I wish them all the best of luck. I know we'll have a great year, and I thank everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Eggert. This evening, I will like to keep my comments brief. I would like to take a moment to clarify that the information shared regarding health benefits and the rising cost of insurance premiums was factual and based on available data. At no time did the board or district staff, including Ms. Gladden, identify employees' ages or individual health conditions as a source of blame. The intent was to provide context regarding some of the factors contributing to increased premiums, including the rising costs associated with high-cost prescription medications. The board and district staff remain committed to discussing these important and sensitive matters with respect, care, and professionalism. We appreciate the opportunity to clarify the information and encourage continued communication so that we can maintain a shared and accurate understanding of this complex issue. Also, this evening, I just want to conclude my comments by congratulating all of our new principals and our student from earlier, Brenda Morales, and congratulate our parents, because it's not just the school. We couldn't do this without the support of the parents, right? Again, we're off to beginning of a school year, and we're here. Please feel free to reach out. Thank you. Up next, we have Mr. Fuentes.
All right. I'd like to start by contributing to what Mike said. When all us teachers get back and everything's all clean, it's because people worked over the summer. I remember noticing that this summer. You see those BCSD trucks all around town, despite the fact that we're on vacation as teachers. The other thing I wanted to mention with the school year starting, and I know it's been in the news far less than usual, but a recent thing with a community member that I happen to have contact with reminded me that as families come back to school, it's important for kids, especially our undocumented folks, to have plans in place with your families. The district is willing to work with you, of course, to help you, of course, but there's also community organizations out there that are still working on making sure that undocumented folks are not being targeted and staying protected as they can be. So just a quick reminder on that, and again, a welcome back to everybody. School's right around the corner. Here we go.
Thank you, Mr. Fuentes. Now we will have our superintendent, Dr. Carlene Aguilera Ford, with this report.
Thank you. Gracias, Madam President. Buenas tardes. Good evening, everyone. Carlene Aguilera Ford. I want to begin my comments with this concept of ignite. So this school year, we really want to promote this idea of igniting the spark, igniting the love, igniting the potential of every single student and every single employee that we have in the school district. And this cannot happen without a concerted effort of all the members of this community. And I want to highlight a few key pieces connected to this idea of igniting. And this is genuine. This is coming from the work that we are committed to doing with each one of you and with our students and on behalf of their students. Because at the very end, the question is, how will that benefit the students? And to benefit the students, indeed, we do have to have adults that actually feel that love and that igniting from us as well. So it's not just saying you need to do it, how we from central office and leadership also can show you that. And at times we may believe it, at times we may not, and that's okay, as long as we continue working towards that. Next slide, please. So with that, here is the commitment that we are making. We want to foster a culture that is welcoming, collaborative and respectful, professional and kind. And I want to emphasize on that one, kindness. It really takes a lot of love and effort from us to do this work, and still you're here and you are at home and you are looking and you're watching. We want to work with you in this with this concept of kindness. And what is the meaning of that? Well, we want people to feel that you belong to the district, you belong to this community, regardless the background, regardless where you're coming from, what you believe in, and what your preference is in any way of shape or form. You're welcome. And we want to show that we welcome you and we want to work with you. With this idea, we had several teachers attending professional learning during the summer. And you can see through those smiles, through the work, how they are getting ignited so that they can be ready for this new school year for the students who are coming in a week. And as I always say, children are coming no matter what. So we need to be ready. And our teachers are getting ready. There are teachers that the custodians have to tell them, could you please leave because we want to clean the school? So that shows that those teachers are extra excited and ignited to come back because they are already visiting the classrooms. Today in the, I believe it's called Learning Lab, it was packed with new teachers and their mentors organizing their material for the classroom and centers. So that speaks volumes about the commitment and the excitement of the teachers. And today we had special education teachers. That also speaks volumes about the commitment of our special education department and the people that work in special education to provide the right support for every single child. We also, with this concept, we had our Administrative Leadership Institute, in which principals debated with the concept of igniting and debated with the concept of how to welcome people and what spaces we need to set up for employees, for staff, for everyone. And again, I'm making this public commitment from us and every member of the leadership, and we will follow up and we'll follow through on this idea of being kind to each other. And disagreements, they don't mean to be unkind. Actually, when we have disagreements is when we have to show even more kindness, because that is what is going to show us that we can meet in the middle for the benefit of our children. Last Friday, we hosted the first, what is becoming Little Black Scholars Big Dreams annual event. And it was a beautiful event. And when I say beautiful, it's because parents, community members show up, came, and you had a level of organization and commitment from the staff to our parents, all Little Black Scholars, pre-K, TK, kinder students came with their parents. And they were given a tour around what they can expect in TK or K or pre-K. And also they were able to receive books and play, and parents learn about different departments, health department, the mobile clinic. I want to thank every single parent for coming and bringing their kids, and especially to our team, who from one idea, at the beginning people thought it was a crazy idea, now it is the idea in action. The staff made sure that everything was organized. From our communications department led by Ms. Tabitha Mills, from our community schools coordinator director, from Ed Services, from student services, Dr. Fulen Whiter and Patricia Terrazas, like the work that you did to ensure that that was part of the process and the families felt welcome. Big shout out to our warehouse team. They became part of the work. They really engaged into doing the work alongside everyone else. It wasn't just an instructional piece. It wasn't just Ed Services. It was BCSD in action, BCSD in love, BCSD in kind. So thank you, everyone, and we are looking forward because now we will follow up with the families. One last piece in this area. Representation matters. Representation is important. And these families told us how much they appreciated being acknowledged and recognized for who they are. And so thank you so very much for that. And let's get ready because the magic, we can do many things here, but the real magic happens in the classrooms. That's where we know things are happening. And teachers, you make that magic happen. I saw you sewing in your summer class and doing the teaching of the sewing, and that's magic in action. So let's continue making the magic happen a reality. Let's ignite that magic. And with that,
This year's gonna be great. Amazing.
Technically, this school year is gonna be full of surprises. Well, I'm getting 2 new teachers, so I welcome them.
My new teacher I haven't met yet. Hello, and my name is Mia, and I hope to be a good student in your class and get good grades. And to my principal, I say hello, and I hope to meet you, but not in a bad way, because I want to say hello. And then to my friends, what's up?
I hope we have a great year in the campus. I'm rooting for them in your school. It's like somewhere every person wants to be.
I'm excited to be in your class, and I'm excited to learn new things.
Because it's so much fun, it can learn your brain. To my new teacher, I want to say that I'm proud to be in her class.
Thank you for helping me along the way to middle school.
I love painting and I love art. I'm having so much fun.
I want my principals to know that I'm always going to be a good student and don't want to cause any trouble.
To our teachers, I love y'all to death. You guys are really fun and you teach me everything. Sometimes you guys can be a pain, but still it's fun to have you guys teaching us.
I want to be heard. Maybe just try to get to learn the student or like talk to the student more.
I think it's important to have a good relationship with your student to like understand them more.
I want to be part of my school.
If you need help, like even mentally, physically, psychologically, you can help. You can ask for like, oh, can you help me? They help you right away. To be listened and to be heard is to be. It makes me feel loved to have that opportunity because I never really got that outside of campus.
Ignite to me means spark the imagination.
It means to set a fire in somebody, get them engaged, get them excited, and propel them forward.
The word ignite for me means igniting my students' curiosity.
This year's gonna be perfect.
It's gonna be a great year. I'm so excited.
job. That was good. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Carly. We'll now go to Board of Education E3. It is recommended that the governing board adopt resolution number 2026-24, requesting consolidation of the election to fill 2 governing board vacancies with the November 3rd, 2026 statewide general election, and authorize submission of the resolution to the Kern County Board of Supervisors and Kern County Elections Division. Do I have a motion?
I'll move to approve.
Do I have a second?
Second?
Any discussion? I'll do roll call vote. Mr. Fuentes?
Yes.
Mr. Egger?
Yes.
Dr. Chris?
Yes.
Miss Malley?
Yes.
And I myself, Laura, am a yes. Moving on to F1, the board will now take a 5-minute recess.
That video was so good.
We'll now come back to our meeting. G, Educational Services, Assistant Superintendent Report, and Ms. Orozco.
Good evening, President Guerrero Salgado and Board of Trustees. I have 2 items under my division. I did want to say, but Mrs. Pam Bauer left, that when I was a teacher, hopefully our new teachers or any teachers take advantage of those grants. Because when I was a teacher, I received 2 grants at Voorhees, one for reading and one for art. So it was super easy and it was fantastic. So I just want to give a shout out to the foundation for that. So I have 2 items under my division.
Okay, thank you. Your first item is, let's see, number 2. It is recommended that the resolution to support the National Red Ribbon Campaign and Red Ribbon Week be adopted. Do I have a motion?
This is Chris, so moved.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion? I'll do roll call vote. Mr. Fuentes?
Yes.
Mr. Eggert?
Pass.
Dr. Chris?
Yes.
Ms. Malley?
Yes.
I myself, Lara, am a yes. Mr. Eggert?
Yes.
Moving on to number 3. It is recommended that the resolution to support the National Red Ribbon Campaign and Red Ribbon Week be adopted. Do I have a motion? I'm sorry?
I thought this was upstairs.
Okay, now it changed.
It's moving slow.
Okay, sorry, there's like a glitch on our system. Okay, let's try that again. It's G, Educational Services, number 3. There, it's updated. It is recommended that the agreement with Bakersfield Police Department for school resource officers be approved. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
This is Chris, I'll second.
Any discussion? Okay, I'll do roll call vote. Mr. Fuentes?
Nope.
Mr. Eggert?
Pass.
Dr. Chris?
No.
Ms. Malley?
No.
I myself, Lara, am a yes. Mr. Eggert?
No.
Business Services. Assistant Superintendent Ms. Gladden?
Good evening. I'd like to thank Board Member Eggert and Fuentes for acknowledging the hard work that our custodial and our maintenance teams are doing this summer. And I'd also like to commend our purchasing and warehouse and transportation and nutrition teams, because everybody is working very hard to get ready for the start of the school year. I walked schools and I was just walking and it's so hot outside. I'm not the one actually working, so and they are working dedicated, diligently, and hard every day. So appreciate the team, and I just wanted to commend all of our operations department. I have no formal report tonight. I have one item before the board. This is the time of year that the state has adopted their budget, and so the district brings forward our 45-day budget revision, which is to align the district's budget with what the state adopted if there were any disparities or differences. There's actually no revision to the unrestricted side, because what the district adopted is in alignment with the assumptions in the actual final budget the state adopted. But what we do have is the opportunity to budget for additional one-time revenues on the restricted side. So the 45-day revision before the board tonight shows that we anticipate receiving an additional $755,800 in one-time learning recovery emergency block grant funding, and that will be available to us through the 2027-28 school year, so through next school year. We also anticipate receiving a one-time allocation of $24 million through the Student Support and Professional Development Discretionary Block Grant, which will be available for use through 2031-32. So this budget revision recognizes the revenue for those programs. There are no added expenditures on the budget right now. So as the team discusses the needs of students and programs, we can plan for those dollars. We're also waiting for additional information to come from the state on the Student Support and Professional Development Discretionary Block Grant, because This year's grant comes with a new requirement to hold a public hearing, but the state has not released the details on what that requirement entails. So more information to come, but the budget revision is before the board for your approval.
Thank you, Ms. Gladden. There we go. It is recommended that the proposed 2026-2027 budget revision be approved. Do I have a motion?
Oh, go ahead.
I'll move to approve.
This is Chris, I second.
Any discussion?
So I just want to make sure I 100% understand. We are just doing a budget revision because we got more one-time dollars.
Yes.
Thank you.
Any more discussion on this? Okay, I'll do roll call vote. Mr. Fuentes?
Yes.
Mr. Eggert?
Yes.
Dr. Chris?
Yes.
Ms. Malley?
Yes.
And I'm myself, Laura, and a yes. Moving on to human resources. This is Mr. Havens.
Good evening. I just also want to begin by echoing Mr. Eggert's comments earlier. This day for me is personally one of my favorite days of the year as we welcome our new teachers to our district. And today we did welcome over 80 new teachers to our district. And so it's exciting to be able to brag about our district to our new teachers and all the support that we offer. So today is always a great day. Within my division, I do have 3 items, including the approval of an amended agreement between the district and KCSOS, as well as the classified and certificated human resources report.
Thank you. Number 2, it is recommended that the amended agreement between the district and the Kern County Superintendent of Schools, KCSOS, be approved for an additional 2 years. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
This is Chris, I second.
Any discussion? I'll do a roll call vote. Mr. Fuentes?
Yes.
Mr. Eggert?
Yes.
Dr. Chris?
Yes.
Ms. Malley?
Yes.
And I myself, Laura, am a yes. Number 3, approval of the classified human resources. It is recommended that the classified human resources report be approved as submitted. Do I have a motion?
I move to approve.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
I mean, I really don't want to approve this one. If we don't approve it, can we force Mr. Neal to stay?
That would be nice.
Okay.
Any other comments, questions on this? No? Okay, we'll do a roll call vote. Mr. Fuentes?
Yes.
Mr. Eggert?
Yes.
Dr. Chris?
Yes.
Ms. Malley?
Yes.
And I myself, Laura, am a yes. Number 4, approval of the certificated human resources report. It is recommended that the certificated human resources report be approved as submitted. Do I have a motion?
I move to approve.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
I'm going to abstain from this vote because my brother-in-law's on it.
Okay. I'll do a roll call vote. Mr. Fuentes?
Yes.
Mr. Eggert?
Pass.
And you will be abstaining?
And
Dr.
I'm
Chris?
abstaining, yeah.
Okay. Ms. Malley?
Yes.
I myself, Laura, am a yes. Mr. Eggert?
Yes.
Board policies. Number 1, it is recommended that the proposed revision to the board policies and procedures of the Bakersfield City School District, Section 603.17, Environmental Safety, second reading, reviewed as a first reading on 6/23/26 be adopted. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
This is Chris, I second.
Any discussion? Okay, I'll do roll call vote. Mr. Fuentes?
Yes.
Mr. Eggert?
Pass.
Dr. Chris?
Yes.
Ms. Malley?
Yes.
I myself, Laura, am a yes. Mr. Eggert?
Yes.
Number 2, it is recommended that the proposed revision to the board policies and procedures of the Bakersfield City School District, Section 603.17, Environmental Safety Administrative Regulation, second reading, reviewed as a first reading on 6/23/26 be adopted. Do I have a motion?
I move to approve.
This
Thank
is
you.
Chris, I second.
Thank you. Any discussion? I'll do roll call. Mr. Fuentes?
Yes.
Mr. Eggert?
Yes.
Dr. Chris?
Yes.
Ms. Malley? I myself, Laura, am a yes. Number 3, it is recommended that the proposed revision to the board policies and procedures of the Bakersfield City School District, Section 300.47, Charter School Authorization, Oversight and Renewal, third reading, reviewed as a second reading on 6/23/2026 be adopted. Do I have a motion?
This is Chris, so moved.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you. Any discussion?
I just want to thank you guys for tabling this at the last meeting. I really appreciated the opportunity to look at it more closely with staff and make changes.
Thank you, Dr. Chris. Any more comments or discussion on this? I'll do roll call vote. Mr. Fuentes?
Yes.
Mr. Eggert?
Yes.
Dr. Chris?
Woohoo, yes.
Ms. Malley?
Yes.
And I myself, Laura, am a yes. Moving on to number 4. It is recommended that the proposed revision to the board policies and procedures of the Bakersfield City School District, Section 300.47, Charter School Authorization, Oversight and Renewal, Administrative Regulation, second reading, reviewed as a first reading on 6/9/26 be adopted. Do I have a motion?
This is Chris, so moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? I'll do roll call vote. Mr. Fuentes?
Yes.
Mr. Eggert?
Yes.
Dr. Chris?
Yes.
Ms. Malley? Yes. And I myself, Laura, am a yes. Moving on to number 5. This is, sorry guys, bear with me, there's a glitch, so it's a little bit slower. There you go. Addition to the board policies and procedures of the Bakersfield City School District, Section 500.59, maintaining appropriate adult-student interactions, first reading, and this is discussion only. Any discussion on this item?
Appropriate adult-student interactions are important. This one was interesting to me, and I read through it several times, but because people were like, are we trying to stop people who work at the district from having social media? But I think the language is very precise in saying, we're not stopping them from that, we're stopping them from using it to recruit elementary age children. Because I think, even if they don't realize it, they are grooming children, and that's not appropriate. And so I'm glad we're taking a stance on it this year.
Thank you for your comments. Anybody else want to chime in on this one? Okay, moving on to number 6. This is the revision to the board policies and procedures of the Bakersfield City School District, Section 605.13, Williams Uniform Complaint Procedures, Administrative Regulation. This is the first reading. Any discussion on this? Okay, moving on to item K, the consent agenda. It is recommended that the consent agenda be approved as submitted. Do I have a motion?
This is Chris, so moved.
Do I have a second?
I'll second. Ooh, people want a second tonight.
Ms. Malley, is that?
A second.
Okay, Ms. Malley, second. Any discussion on this? No, I'll do roll call vote. Mr. Fuentes?
Yes.
Mr. Eggert?
Pass.
Dr. Chris?
Yes.
Ms. Malley? I myself, Laura, am a yes. Back to Mr. Eggert?
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Eggert. Item L, closing item, adjournment. It is recommended that the meeting be adjourned. Do I have a motion?
Motion adjourned.
Do I have a second?
This is Chris, I second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
This meeting is adjourned at 7:16 PM. Thank you.